Alrighty, so a little bit of update here. So I'm going to cut this corner out of this door, and as you can see in there, that'll focus. Yeah, I'm going to cut around there as well shortly. But I'll show you some of the surprises we found over here when we cleaned up some of this guard. So basically what's did to the other side, we have to redo to this. So apparently this is what the other side was like. All rotten in through here, all down here. Not pretty at all. So this is all going to be rebuilt. All in this corner is going to be all rebuilt in here. We're going to try and get this inner panel off as clean as we can and try and rebuild it so we don't have to buy another one, just so we can. Hopefully we can get enough good metal far enough back in that we can actually remake a lot of this if we have to, and try and do something with it and repair all in here. This is all the rest of it that won't come off. So it's had a couple of packs put on it before, around here. So it's had some pieces brazed and over top years and years ago, and it was straight over the original rust. So what did it do? It just keep rusting. And because it was, Dad said he cleaned this up before, it was full of shit up to about here. And here, so like it was just filled up full of crap over the years and just rotted it out. So that's the next project. Fortunately we've still got that front section of the other guard, so we're going to use that for in here, make it fit down in here, build that piece back, we're going to repair all this first, and we'll end up cutting this back here a bit more and try and get this out. And while we've got all this out, there's a bit of damage in here from where a bike leaned over on it a few years ago and put the brake lever or clutch lever on here, or handlebars in here, and put a dent in here. It's not bad. At least if we can get up in there, we can put a dolly in behind it, knock the rest of that out. So at least when it's only a little bit of body fluid, look, it's not bad. Like you can just put a little bit on it, but at least we'll get a better shape in it. That's an update of what's going on at the moment. So yeah, so we've got bits pulled off it everywhere now. Poor old girl's getting a real makeover. Alright guys, I'll catch you later on. There you go guys, I've cut the corner off the door, down the skin off, got another piece from the bottom off. I'm going to have to dig a bit deeper. I'm going to have to come up in here, that skin, and see if we can have to rebuild this corner as well, I reckon. So we'll get back to you shortly. Righty, here you go. So I've been still digging here. So we have to repair all in here, back in here, piece in the floor, rebuild this, rebuild that. So it's a bit of a mess on this side. Dad's actually saying it was actually worse than the other side was. I think he replaced in here, but didn't have to go back into here, but we'll fix it. The old cancer gets in, doesn't it? Just doesn't stop. But you'll fix it. Righty. I might pause this and I'll just give you a wee update on the door too. Right, this is the door. So this inner structure's pretty in a brace. It's where it goes into the hinge mount. It's pretty doggy too, so we're going to have to rebuild this before we rebuild this and then put the inner piece on and then do the outer skin. So we've got a wee bit of work to do here too. So I'll try and do this tomorrow while Dad plays around with that bit, and then once I'm finished here I'll give him a hand to, we'll slowly tackle that and build it back up. Alrighty, we'll catch you later and we'll give you an update tomorrow. There you go, everybody. So I've just cut this corner off here so I can get into here and have a better look. So I'm going to have to try and remake all the centre section. I may try and keep this end piece here and keep this piece across here, but I'm going to have to rebuild all this in the structure. Hopefully I might be able to keep the bottom a little bit too, so I've only got to fill this piece in here, but we'll go with the clean up and see how she looks. There you go, everybody. So I'm just doing repairs on this corner into this hinge mount. So what I'm going to do, I've pulled the bolt plate out, so I'm going to clean this up, and then when I put this piece of steel in here, I'm going to have it sticking up, so I'm going to be able to weld it. Then I can get in behind and dress it with a die grinder, and then I'll put the catch plate back in from in the top, and then bend the tab back round, and then I'll just slowly bend it round and weld it back into this corner. So hopefully that'll work, and then it just means hopefully that plate will never catch up on anything, and we can give us a chance to clean up in here as well. Alrighty, cheers. Yummy, yummy, yummy. We're going to do the floor plan as well, so we're going to make a piece to go down in here and try and shape this up, because we have to repair this as well. So your Dad's still working on this bit while I'm working on the door. I'm going to look at it for a few minutes, so yeah, so this is still very similar to what it was the other day, but yeah, we have to make a piece for that floor first, and then we'll rebuild all this. So there'll be the next stage on this as well. Alrighty, catch you later. Alrighty, so I got this welded in here, so now I'm going to open these holes back out and dress it up from inside, so when we put the door hinge catch plate bolts on, it's free to move backwards and forwards and not going to get hooked up on anything. Alright guys. Well, I'm just trying to see in there, get that cleaned up the best I can with an angry end and a die grinder and a stone. So I'm just going to fit that plate back in there without opening these holes up yet, and just make sure it's sliding around in there and moves properly. Righty, so I've opened these holes up, I've test fitted the plate back in there. It runs around nice and free. So I just sprayed a bit of this black zinc rust protecting in there, so when it's back in there it's reasonably protected, unlike it was before, like it was never treated with anything, it was just put together. It might have been, it might have had some sort of coating a long time ago, but so once it's dry after we've had some lunch, I'll slip that back in there, then that tab back this way, so that can still rattle around nicely and it doesn't run away from here too far, and then I'll start bending this wound and welding this back up, and then as I'm doing that, I'll keep test fitting this corner back on here. Where is that? I've still got to, sorry about the shaky camera, I've still got to clean that up, but I will weld that back on there. So at the moment looks like we're reasonably in the right place. I'll just get a little bit of tweaking just to put that back in the right place, because when I was trying to cut this out and bend it around and lever and trying to get this off, I sort of twisted this out of shape a little bit. But yeah, we'll get that round there, weld that on, and then I can weld that back on and treat all the inside of it as best as we can, and then we can start putting this piece back in here and weld the inner piece back on, like the two pieces, and then we can start making the outer skin hopefully, and then that old door will be fixed. We may have to do a little bit of rust work in that corner. It's not through, but you can feel it, it's bulging that panel, so we'll see if we can have a clean up. I might just put a hammer and dolly on that corner just until we can bang the worst of the rust out of it and see what it comes up like. We might just spray a whole heap of rust killed stuff up in that corner the best we can, but we'll see what comes up like. But I'm getting that fixed. I'll just quickly go over and see if there's any briefy updates on that other part. I'll pause it and we'll go have a look. So I'm not sure if I showed this before, but I've cut that hole out, so we're in the process of cleaning this up, getting it ready. Me and Dad will have to make Dad or I will make a panel up for those ribs. I'll block that light out of it. Something close to match these ribs, because I've got no bead roller or anything here, so we'll bend it by hand. Get it fitting as close as we can. Get that in here. We might rebuild this bottom bit first. We'll see, but yeah, we'll get a piece pack in here and repair all this up. Get it all nice and strong again. Clean it up. Alrighty. We'll see when we've done some more. Right, so I've got all this rebuilt now. And I've got some rust protection and everything on it. So I'm just getting ready to start welding this back on anyway. I won't get it welded back on today now. We'll just too much time doing other stuff, but I'll get it started and get it packed back on. At least we'll get that corner in, get the spot welded in there, and then tomorrow we can start building the rest of this. And try and fix that corner, around that floor and that bottom of that sill, into that post and front guard. Because it's going to be a big job. Anyway, catch you later on. Cheers. He just finished building this, so I had to put some slots in it to get it to shrink in on this top edge. And I had to try and stretch it a bit before I cut this. I had to stretch it a bit around the bottom just to get it to sit out where it was meant to sit. I'm basically ready to weld this in. So yeah, I'm basically ready to go. That's what I'll do, just weld it in now. Dad making some repair panels for the...
It's not going to work.
Not going to work?
No.
Bummer. So this is the other bit that Dad's making to go in here to fit back into that cross brace in there. So we're just test fitting that and getting that right. And the floor panel, so that'll all go back in there. That'll be good. So I'll just do a quick shot of this door. So got all this welded in now. Obviously got to clean it all up and then just go back around and just double check, make sure I haven't got any pinholes in it anyway. And then it will need a mild dress up along that edge. It's just a little bit heavy, or a little bit needs just a little bit taken off it. I'll just run it across it with the sanding disc and the angle grinder, and just take a little bit off that. I don't think it should be too bad down here. No, it's pretty good down here, so there's plenty of clearance there. So just got to take a little bit off here, grease her up, and then we can start making this in a panel for tomorrow, or the outer skin for tomorrow. Well, guys, cheers.